10th a.m. for 36 straight hours.
Let's help make memories, create smiles, and give hope.
Find out more at WHBCwishes.com.
Live from the WHBC Broadcast Center. Find out more about area businesses, agencies, and events.
It's what's going on right now.
This is Spotlight.
And good morning, everyone, and welcome to Spotlight on this Wednesday morning, the 12th day of July. And we are very, very excited to be talking about an event taking place to the south of Canton. We'll tell you about in a minute. But if you are listening to us right now on the radio, we appreciate that very much. But also, just as a reminder, you can always watch our spotlights on our YouTube channel. Just search 1480 WHBC. And also you can watch us live on Facebook. Just follow our Facebook page and like our Facebook page, and you'll find us there as well. So again, we're very excited to be talking about this event. And this is the second year in a row that we've had a chance to promote it. It is the Sparks of Giving, the second annual Sparks of Giving. And we're going to welcome in right now Samantha Quillen. And also we'll bring in Steve Franks from Tusky Valley because they're involved as well. Correct, Samantha?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. So we have so many things to get to this morning, but let's talk about last year first, because that was your very first time doing this, correct?
Yes. Yeah. It went great. All things considered, the weather and everything else. We had a great event. We raised over $35,000 for charity that we are ecstatic about. We were and everyone showed up. We asked the community to really get involved, and everyone did, exactly what we had asked them to do, which was, let's step up, let's make a day of giving for the community. And local businesses stepped up, and some did like a portion of their proceeds went to a charity of their choice. The local businesses like Zoarville Golf Course, they had a great viewing area for the fireworks. So they donated, they charged admission to their parking lot, and then that money went to a charity of their choice. Tusky Valley stepped in and opened up the stadium so people could see the fireworks from there. It was just a great, Kyle and I were so blessed and happy to see the involvement in the community.
And Kyle is your husband, correct?
Yes, and he couldn't be here today, but Kyle is my husband, and he's kind of the main driving force behind Sparks. I know you've met him, and he was sorry he couldn't be here today, but we are very pleased with how things turned out last year. And we had a great fireworks show, and honestly, you couldn't have planned it any better. The minute the fireworks were over, it started raining, so we didn't have to worry about any crazy wildfires or anything. So yeah, it was great.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I know, you both were excited yet a little nervous about how things might turn out last year. And so it all turned out for the best. Let's talk about Zoarville Foundation, the mission and how did this all come about for you?
After last year, Kyle and I identified that, I think we want to take this one step further and develop a foundation we are very big believers and supporters of community. And we thought, let's start a foundation that we can use those resources to help support children, families, organizations in our community. And so we formed the Zoarville Foundation, and really our mission is just to promote education, health and wellness, and strengthen our community because Bolivar, Zoar, it's a small town, but the people that live here are just so fantastic. And there's a lot of, we want people to help us identify pressing needs in the community and support that. So it's new, it's brand new. So we, last year's Sparks, we were able to use a portion of those proceeds to help support like the Toys for Christmas initiative and some other things in the greater Tuscarawas County. So
yeah, and that's an awesome thing because we know that area is well known for its history and all the things that have happened there. And so to be able to do something like this for the community works out fantastic. So let's talk about this year. What are some of the changes that people can expect if they are going to come and attend this year?
Yes, that is a great question. So we did get a lot of feedback last year from the community about viewing the fireworks because we do set the fireworks off from our private property back here on Zoarville Road. So, there are a lot of woods. And so we had advertised a lot of different viewing areas for people to see. And we very much appreciated the feedback from people that, some spots were better than others to see the fireworks. So we kind of condensed our list to 3 great viewing areas. And we're really focusing on those 3 great viewing areas because we have fire test shots from those areas. So we know exactly what they look like and what people can expect. Because I think last year, because we advertised many areas where you could see the fireworks from, some people thought they would maybe get to see the entire show from some of those spots. And we just thought, let's condense it. And so that's one way we're making things better is these spots are tried and true. We've looked at them. We know they're great. And then another way we have changed things is we had some lower fireworks last year that we have moved everything to the top of the hill this year. So hopefully visibility is better for everybody, because that was also some people said they couldn't see all the fireworks. They could hear them, but they couldn't see them just because we're in a heavily wooded area. So this year we have moved things, and hopefully people can, have an even better show this year. We do have a couple surprises as far as the show is concerned that we'll announce soon. But I do think Skip and the Northeast Ohio Pyrotechnics crew are doing something special for the fireworks this year that we didn't do last year. So
oh, that's awesome. People are very particular about their fireworks,
Yes, it is. It is just such a cool thing to be a part of. So
Yeah, absolutely. So we should say when this is going to take place. We haven't really mentioned the day or times.
yes, July 15th. So
Saturday.
coming Saturday. Right now, we're keeping an eye on the weather. We're shooting for around 10 p.m. is when the fireworks will go off. As long as the weather cooperates. Skip has assured us that rain or shine, they will be shut off. But obviously, it just depends on the weather. They might adjust that. But there's some really cool things happening even before the fireworks, though, that I think people should know about, and just kind of what's, what we have planned for up until the fireworks. Because really, Sparks of Giving is a community driven based event that we want everyone involved, and it's just a day of giving and supporting local charities.
Yeah, and a wonderful fundraising event as well. If they want information about the viewing areas and that kind of thing, where can they go for that?
So we have a Sparks of Giving Facebook page, and that is where the most up-to-date information is. And it's fun. We post updates and Facebook Live videos from up on the hill, because it is interesting. I was just talking to somebody the other day. They're like, what do you mean? Like, you mean the guys aren't out there just, lighting off the fireworks with their little blowtorch? Like, what do you mean they press a button and it starts to show? Like, those things, I think, like, I would have never known how they did it. So it's kind of neat to watch the Facebook page and see the lives and see the crew and how they actually do it, because it is really amazing that, they all sit in the front here and watch the fireworks show with us. They're not, there's guys stationed to kind of watch for fires and that type of thing, but they all sit and watch it with us. So it's cool.
Yeah, that is very cool. And it's technology, as they say. All right, we're going to take our first break. And when we come back, we'll run down some of these other things that are going to happen before the fireworks, because there's a lot of really cool, fun stuff. And again, this is the Sparks of Giving being put on by the Zoarville Foundation. It is this Saturday, and we'll tell you all about it. We will continue with Spotlight right here on 1480 WHBC.
Sourcebook is here. It's the area's most valuable resource guide for residents and businesses alike. Get your Sourcebook at the WHBC studios or log on to WHBC.com for a list of pickup locations. Pick one up today.
Happy Sardiversary. This year, we're celebrating 25 years and thanking hundreds of amazing employees for a quarter century on the move. Like the accounting whizzes, dispatch icons, HR champs, customer relations commanders, IT heroes, and customer service wonders. Plus the mechanics masters, operations aces, and service marvels. They're all SARTA All-Stars. Join us all year as we celebrate SARTA 25 at SARTA.
The Colleague Companies Championship will be held at Firestone Country Club in Akron, July 12th through 16th. Watch PGA Tour champions legends, including Jerry Kelly, Steve Stricker, and Bernard Langer compete for the trophy. Plus, invite your friends and family to enjoy Thursday, Friday, and Saturday concerts at the course with the Vindies, Wanted, the Bon Jovi Tribute Band, and more. Tickets start at just $25, and kids under 18 get in free. Visit collegechampionship.com to purchase your tickets today.
Whether you are a lifelong churchgoer or this is your first experience into a faith community, Christ Presbyterian Church invites you to join them for a very special worship hour each and every Sunday on 1480 WHBC. Christ Presbyterian has served the community of Canton for more than 200 years as a beacon of hope to the hopeless, pointing toward Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the life. Be sure to tune in every Sunday morning at 10:30 for the Cathedral Hour, live from Christ Presbyterian Church in downtown Canton on 1480 WHBC.
The Zoarville Foundation is hosting the second annual Sparks of Giving celebration on Saturday, July 15th. The skies will be lit up by the largest fireworks display in Northeast Ohio in celebration of the Bolivar and Zoar communities. Free prime viewing areas will be set up with music, food, and family entertainment. All dollars raised will go to support various local charities. Bring the family to the second annual Sparks of Giving celebration. For more information on all the day's events, viewing area, live auction, and more, visit Sparks of Giving on Facebook and at ZoarviewFoundation.com.
The 7-on-7 Kickoff Classic is brought to you by Kempthorne Mazda. Performance. It's what powers the 2023 family of Mazda CUVs with standard I-Active all-wheel drive and an available turbo engine, helping you take performance further. Find your Mazda CUV at Kempthorne Mazda and KempthorneMazda.com. And join us on Saturday, July 15th for the 7-on-7 Kickoff Classic, presented by Kempthorne Mazda.
This Hall of Fame and Trinity Salute on WHBC is brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union and Dominic Fontaine Associates.
They say a good coach can feel a player's greatness. Perhaps that's why Hall of Fame coach Jimmy Johnson was there for two of Zach Thomas's biggest career moments, the draft in 1996 and to tell him he's being voted into the Hall of Fame. 1996, Jimmy Johnson and the Dolphins drafted Zach Thomas, the middle linebacker out of Texas Tech, in the 5th round. What followed was Thomas leading a defensive unit that was top 10 in the NFL for 7 straight years. Despite playing one of football's hardest hitting positions, Thomas missed just 2 games in a 13-year career. As the years and games stacked up, so did the accolades. 2-time tackles leader, 5-time first-team All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler, and a member of the 2000s All-Decade team. Coach Johnson will be there again on stage welcoming Zach Thomas to Canton as a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2023. Congratulations, Zach Thomas.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And this is Spotlight on News Talk 1480 WHBC. Good morning, everyone. I'm Pam Cook with you this morning, and we're talking about the Zoarville Foundation hosting the second annual Sparks of Giving. And I'm going to welcome back in with us this morning Samantha Quillian, and we've been talking about all the fun things that are happening. We talked mostly about the fireworks, though, and we know that that's going to happen when it's dark enough to be able to shoot them off, weather permitting, as you said. But Samantha, talk about some of the other things that are happening throughout the day and that people can get involved in or take part in.
Yeah, so we have 3 prime viewing areas, like I mentioned before. The first one being, and this is brand new from last year, so there is a field that Kyle and I now own, and it's called Zoarville Field, and it is directly right off Dover Zoar Road. It is our property. It is directly right across from the fireworks, basically, just over some trees. It is going to be one of the best, not the best places to see the fireworks. And we have some really cool things happening there. We're going to have a beer garden that Lockport Brewery is going to be there. We are going to have Zoomy Zoo, Petting Zoo, Boone Creek Pizza, Tuscany Rodents, food truck, concert by Zach Perillo. And it's just going to be, a cool time. And Tusky Valley Boosters, which I know Steve will talk about in a little bit, is going to be running that, the parking and organization of the field down there, essentially. And all the money collected for parking is going to go towards the Tusky Valley Boosters, because again, Kyle, the foundation supporting our local schools is very important to us. I went to Tusky Valley, so that is something I hold near and dear to my heart. But then also, so aside from the Zoarville Field, Zoar Golf Course, which I mentioned before, is going to have a viewing area as well. And again, that is just, they picked a charity of their choice. I know last year they picked the Tuscarawas County Humane Society and donated a portion of their proceeds to that. I know they'll have a concession stand, fun family games, and then Holy Trinity Church also has a great view, and they really go all out, and I love it. They have a band, they have dancing, they have food. Like it sounds like a great time. If I wasn't at my own party, I would want to check it out because it sounds awesome. But again, those are kind of the 3 areas that will have the best view. So.
The best view for the fireworks, and then also have some entertainment. What time does all of that get started?
I know Holy Trinity said about 6:30, and the same thing with our field, Zoarville Field. We're saying 6:30, 7 o'clock is going to be the best time to show up, because again, the fireworks aren't going to be till 10. So just kind of plan accordingly. And then we have weather to consider too, but come and eat. Like I said, we're going to have, I also wanted to mention too, we're going to have a Kona ice truck down at Zoarville Field as well for the kiddos. But it's just so that it's new. We're trying it out. We're hoping we have a good turnout, because again, we found that we just needed a better viewing area, and hopefully people love it and enjoy the fireworks show. And yeah.
And I would imagine that the community probably reacts to maybe the parents of the Tusky Valley kids are going to go to one place, right, and make donations there, that kind of thing. That's probably how it works for them.
Yeah, and that was the whole reason for Sparks of Giving is like, we don't want it to just everything goes to one charity for the whole day. Like people pick certain charities that's important to them, or businesses pick certain charities that's important to them, and then they donate. And that's just really what it is. It's a day of giving. So yes, people can choose who they want to support. We also, Zoarville Foundation, if you go to www.zoarvillefoundation.org, that is also our charity website that you can donate directly to from as well. And again, that is just local. We're looking to support locally in the greater Tuscarawas County area. So.
Yeah, it is this Saturday. And as you mentioned, at the Zoarville Field, Holy Trinity Church, and then the Zoar golf course. And if you can't go, but like you said, if you still want to make that donation or do something to help folks, they can go to the website and take a look around and just make a donation that way, correct?
Yep, exactly. We certainly, we've heard from the community, and we just appreciate everyone's support because the feedback has been great. And I just can't say enough how great of a place we live and how lucky we are.
Yeah, and the businesses, I have noticed that you have a lot of businesses in the area that are coming forward and helping you guys.
Yes, yeah. I know Lockport Brewery is having their Christmas in July celebration right now, and I know they're, I can't think of it off the top of the head what their charity is, but I know they'll probably post about it. But they're doing something, they're supporting, and it's just a great day. So.
Yeah, and a good chance for everybody to, just come together. And like you say, it's a smaller community, but it's a chance for people from outside the community maybe to come down and experience the area if they've never done that. If you're in Canton, it is not a far drive down 77.
No, and it's really what we would love to see is to draw people from all over this event, because as Skip worded it last year and this year, our pyrotechnics guy, that it's the largest fireworks show in Northeast Ohio. So we really take that to heart and, really want to impress. And again, it's because of where we are, and there are some woods there. We are doing our best to try to really make it as visible as possible for everyone. And we want to draw people in from all over and come. And that's why we want to have the little, the food trucks and entertainment there at the field. And, the local businesses are doing, the church and the golf course are having something as well, because again, we want to draw people in, and it's all for a good cause. So
yeah, for a great cause. All right, we're going to take our break for the news. And when we come back, we're going to let Steve come in and show his face. Steve Franks with Tusky Valley. We'll talk to him about what they're doing and what part they play in all of this. Sparks of Giving. It's the second annual Sparks of Giving. The Zoarville Foundation is hosting, but again, a lot of different events happening, a lot of things to get involved at, 3 prime viewing areas. And we'll talk more about that, so you have an idea of where you can go and take your blanket, take your lawn chairs, whatever it might be, and get ready to take part in all of this. And we'll do that again, as I said, after the news, right here on.
Gotta know what's happening in my city.
The latest events.
Facts are facts.
There's no question about it.
Good morning, Jim Michaels with WHBC News.
Jim Michaels with your local, state, and national news here on 1480.
I like to stay informed.
The Zoarville Foundation is hosting the second annual Sparks of Giving celebration on Saturday, July 15th. The skies will be lit up by the largest fireworks display in Northeast Ohio in celebration of the Bolivar and Zoar communities. 3 prime viewing areas will be set up with music, food, and family entertainment. All dollars raised will go to support various local charities. Bring the family to the second annual Sparks of Giving celebration. For more information on all the day's events, viewing area, live auction, and more, visit Sparks of Giving on Facebook and at zoarvillefoundation.com.
Whether you are a lifelong churchgoer or this is your first experience into a faith community, Christ Presbyterian Church invites you to join them for a very special worship hour each and every Sunday on 1480 WHBC. Christ Presbyterian has served the community of Canton for more than 200 years as a beacon of hope to the hopeless, pointing toward Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the life. Be sure to tune in every Sunday morning at 10:30 for the Cathedral Hour, live from Christ Presbyterian Church in downtown Canton on 1480 WHBC.
I'm a house painter. Yesterday I had the luxury of having the radio on all day, and I could hear all the coverage. It was remarkable, good coverage.
Listen to the games, and you guys are great. I love it.
I like sports and local news, the weather, anything going on, that I need to know about.
I just wanted to call to thank you for your coverage of what's going on.
Because the news never stops.
Get the facts.
And neither do we. Kind of go down the list here for you.
1480 WHBC and WHBC.com.
Thinking about purchasing a reverse osmosis drinking water system for your home? Call Verndale Water Experts today and schedule a free consultation with one of our experts. Verndale Water Experts, the people you can trust to give your family the purest water possible.
Verndale's Water Center.
WHBC AM 10, reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
From the News Talk 1480 WHBC newsroom, the First Lady is coming to Central Ohio today. Jill Biden expected to stop in Columbus, part of the Biden administration's Investing in America tour. Dr. Biden will participate in the city's workforce hub launch before then traveling to New Jersey, Georgia, and Pennsylvania. More than 100 water rescues have been made in Vermont as the state continues to deal with catastrophic flooding and torrential rains, dropping record amounts of water in just a few hours. Meanwhile, Phoenix, Arizona will break its record for the most consecutive days at or above 110 degrees. If it all continues, they will continue to break records. ERCOT said yesterday it expects electricity use in Texas to break records again this week. Water temperatures around the Florida Keys at least 3 to 5 degrees higher than normal, which could give any tropical system plenty of energy to rapidly intensify. With no winner in Monday's Powerball drawing, if someone hits all of the right numbers in tonight's, they could win an estimated jackpot of $725 million, one of the 10 biggest jackpots in the game's history. The last time anyone won the Powerball jackpot was back on April 19th. Again, that Powerball jackpot is set. The drawing will take place tonight. In sports, the American League streak of 9 consecutive All-Star Game wins has come to an end, and the National League wins it 3-2. For News Talk 1480 WHBC, I'm Pam Cook.
Your severe weather station, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Clouds and sun, thunderstorm, afternoon high 85, cloudy thunderstorm late tonight, low 68. More clouds than sun tomorrow, humid, a morning thunderstorm in the area, followed by a heavy afternoon thunderstorm. That could give us some flash flooding and damaging wind, the high 82. A thunderstorm in spots on Friday, the high 86. Get your weather news when and how you want it at AccuWeather.com. I'm Steve Williams for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
The 16th annual All Care Wish-a-thon to benefit Wishes Can Happen is less than a month away.
The local organization has been granting wishes all year long.
Now's the time to make sure that is always possible.
We can't do it without your help.
Get your coworkers together and grant a wish.
Ask your family and friends to help too.
Join us August 10th and 11th at Springbrook Plaza for 36 straight hours.
Let's help make memories, create smiles, and give hope.
Find out more at WHBCwishes.com.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
All right, and welcome back to Spotlight on News Talk 1480 WHBC. And as I mentioned, if you are listening on the radio, thank you very much for that. But also, you can check us out live on Facebook right now. Just like our Facebook page, 1480 WHBC. Also, go to YouTube and search 1480 WHBC. You'll find our YouTube channel and can find all of our videos there. And also subscribe to us so you know when you are getting some new information. We'd love for you to do that as well. So this morning we have been discussing the Zoarville Foundation's second annual Sparks of Giving celebration. And this is a very unique event. And we're going to be talking again with Samantha Quillian. And also we're going to bring in this morning Steve Franks from Tusky Valley to talk more about what's going to be happening. It's coming up this Saturday. We'll start with you, Steve, because You guys were involved last year, if I remember correctly, right?
We were. First of all, thanks, Pam, for having us on. Anytime we get to talk about our community down here, we're excited about it. We love this area, and very happy to be here. And again, we want to thank Kyle and Samantha for everything that they're putting on for us. They do a lot of behind the scenes things for the whole community, along with this event as well. But just wanted to say thank you to them. We feel from the school standpoint that the school is a center of the community and a big involvement. So they came and asked us last year if we wanted to get involved, and we were excited about it. Everything was new last year. It was the first time. So we opened up last year, and we had a good crowd here. Like we said, we gave some feedback. The one thing great about our community is that we have a lot of woods, we have trees, we have beautiful environment around here. So some of the trees block some of the viewing. So we got some of that feedback from our area and our community here, the people that were here. But we made those adjustments to them, or made those comments to them, and they're making great changes. So yeah, it was a great viewing area here last year, but I think it's going to be even better this year.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I like how, when you try something out, and as I said when we started, it's a little nerve-wracking. It's very exciting, but you aren't really sure how it's all going to happen, how it's all going to work out. And this is a true community effort when everybody, has a lot of good feedback, and you can make things even better for the following year. So you guys, how are you, what will be your role in all of this?
Well, last year I kind of just wanted to have it. Well, not just wanted to have it, but I just wanted it to be like an athletic. I kind of ran it last year, and organized what was happening here on our campus. With the new school being built, we have a new high school going in, and renovations to our middle school and high school. So we have a lot of our area here at the high school is kind of tore up and getting done, but it would be tough to have it here. Our booster club, Adam Ernst is our booster club president. Kyle came to a booster club meeting, presented what was going to happen this year, and they jumped on board. So our booster club, all our athletic teams are going to be involved this year as far as helping with the two areas. I think they may help at Zoar Golf Course a little bit, and they're going to help in the field as well as far as with the parking. So our teams, our parents, our coaches, they're all going to be involved as far as helping run that area this year.
And so you get all this work done, you have a good time, get that community involvement, and then and you also get a great support for the boosters and for the school, right?
Yes, our booster club is phenomenal. They pretty much run our athletic as far as uniforms, equipment, along with the athletic department. We'll do that as well, but they do so much for us. They have put up numerous things as far as new buildings. Help. Our weight room is new. We just got a new weight room. We have a project going on now with our stadium lights. We're trying to get new stadium lights. Eventually, we'd like to get turf. So we have a stadium project. We'd like new seating. All that is big expense, and every little donation and every little thing that comes along with that, our booster club puts right back in for our kids and our community. So that's one of the main things that we will use the funds for, is going back to our kids.
I would imagine you probably don't see a whole lot of community events like this that you guys can kind of latch onto, or join in on, and be able to still help the school at the same time.
Correct. We have a couple. We have our own golf outing, so we use the golf courses and those kind of things. But this is an event that will bring our whole community to come out and see. Like I said, Kyle and Samantha were gracious enough to ask us to be involved with it, and I think it will really benefit our school, our athletic teams, and our kids in general, and our community.
All right. And can you describe, I know that you're going to be handling the parking at the field, exactly how folks would get there?
Well, if you're coming north from Canton, then you'll come down 77 and get off at the Bolivar exit. You'll just go right across 212, and at the Zoar levee, you'll make a right on Dover-Zoar Road. It's probably, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 2.5 miles that way, and it'll be on your left. You'll see it. I'm sure there'll be signs everywhere. Zoar Golf Course will be the first thing you come to. That'll be one of the viewing areas, and then the field where you'll be able to park is just right down the road from that as well.
Okay, so it is very easy to find. Don't let it scare you or anything like that. It's not confusing at all. So it's a great opportunity for you to have a chance to go there and just get involved and relax and have some fun. And like you said, you guys have green space that a lot of people don't get a chance to see. So this is a good opportunity for people from Canton or even folks who drive up from Dover and New Philly to see the beautiful area.
Sure, we'd be excited to have people from all around. I think the Dover New Philly area is very familiar with the area. They're here. Canton sometimes thinks like you said earlier that we're so far away, and literally it's a 10-15 minute drive wherever you're at to get there. But we're close enough to Carrollton. I mean, we got a lot of places around that can just be here within a half hour. They could be to the place. So we're excited about that, and hopefully we draw a pretty good crowd from all over.
Do you Tusky Valleyites allow the Sandy Valleyites to come down?
Oh, we do. We do. Yeah.
I'm a Cardinal for life. You know how that goes. I know it's a great rivalry, but yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people from, Waynesburg, East Sparta, Magnolia that will come down too.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a lot of surrounding areas that you can go the other way. Strasburg is not very far away.
Right.
Get into Sugar Creek, Garraway School District. So all those areas again, and they're all within 40 minutes of being here.
All right. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck. I hope that, you just get so many people that you're just, don't really know. You're overwhelmed. How about that?
That would be great. Kyle mentioned that the area that they just purchased, the land there can hold 500 cars. So we can put 500 cars there, which will be a challenge for our group to park, but I think that'll be fine. Hopefully that they can fill there. And then within a minute away is the Zoar Golf Course, and their parking is good as well. So hopefully we can fill it and we have a great turnout.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Well, I appreciate you coming on. And we are going to take our final break this morning. And when we come back, I'll bring Sam back on and we can talk some more about, I know she wants to talk about their auction and some of the people that have been making donations and others who are involved. We'll recap everything that's going to be happening because it's coming up this Saturday. So you want to mark your calendars. It is the Zoarville Foundation second annual Sparks of Giving community celebration and fundraiser. So get ready for that. Again, as I said, that's coming up this Saturday, and we'll have more for you here coming up in just a few minutes on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Ohio is our home, and it's full of family we're proud to care for. With more than 200 locations, Cleveland Clinic is growing to bring world-class care to your community. From Canton to Avon, and coming soon to Mentor. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes, or something more serious, big or small, we're always near you. For every care in the world. Schedule your care today at clevelandclinic.org/access.
At Ortho United, orthopedic care is more than medicine. It's where local, world-class orthopedic specialists come together in a commitment to offer accessible orthopedic solutions in the communities we live. The skilled orthopedic experts at Ortho United offer the latest advancements in cutting-edge technology and care. Local providers, helping each and every patient take their first step to orthopedic health. Learn more at orthounitedohio.com.
The Zoarville Foundation is hosting the second annual Sparks of Giving celebration on Saturday, July 15th. The skies will be lit up by the largest fireworks display in Northeast Ohio in celebration of the Bolivar and Zoar communities. Free prime viewing areas will be set up with music, food, and family entertainment. All dollars raised will go to support various local charities. Bring the family to the second annual Sparks of Giving celebration. For more information on all the day's events, viewing area, live auction, and more, visit Sparks of Giving on Facebook and at ZoarvilleFoundation.com.
This is Mike Frazier, Senior Pastor at Canton Baptist Temple. I would like to personally invite you to worship with us at 10:15 this Sunday morning in our worship center located at 515 Whipple Avenue in Canton, Ohio. If you cannot be with us in person, please tune in to our broadcast right here on WHBC at 8:30 on Sunday mornings. For more information about our ministries, you can visit us at cantonbaptist.org. We look forward to meeting you soon.
Herb Hackenberg began his coaching career as the head coach of basketball and baseball at Tiny North Industry High School in 1931. His teams at North Industry, Canton Township, and later Canton Layman enjoyed great success. Coach Hack I was a master teacher of the game's fundamentals, paying attention to the smallest details and demanding perfect execution. I know this because he was my coach and also my dad. At Hackenberg Financial Group, we believe that, as in sports, adherence to the fundamentals and their proper execution leads to retirement planning success. Call me to schedule a time where we can discuss these winning retirement planning fundamentals. I'm Larry Hackenberg, and my phone number is 330-489-9999. The Hackenberg Financial Group.
It's Kenny and JT.
Hey, this team is what it is. The only way it can change is if they make major moves between now and August 1st. If they're going to make any moves to try and change the makeup of this team offensively or pitching-wise. The All-Star break, if you're the GM, if you're the president, you have a drink or two and start talking potential deals.
The good news is this. At 500 at the All-Star break, at least you're not out of this thing.
You're in first place. Right. Thank God for the AL Central.
It's the Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
Are you frustrated with the cost of prescription drugs? By now, you know that your insurance price isn't always the best price on your medication. The new Health Matters drug plan is a simple, easy way to save money at your local medicine center pharmacy. No need to visit GoodRx or Single Care, disclose your private information, or print out coupons. Just talk to one of our friendly staff members and ask for the best price. It is that easy. Medicine Center Pharmacy have locations in Canton, Louisville, Minerva, and New Philadelphia, and online at medshoprx.com.
Hey, it's Jesse Kelly. When a restaurant closes, my reaction is, that sucks. They had good steak. When regional banks close or 3 of them close overnight, it freaks me out. This is why I have my own personal gold reserve. It's part of my personal protection plan. Call my friends at Oxford Gold Group. Call 833-404-GOLD. 833-404-GOLD. That's 833-404-GOLD.
Sourcebook is here. It's your source for area events, important information, government contacts, things to do, and much, much more. Pick up your Sourcebook at the WHBC studios or go to WHBC.com for a list of pickup locations. And send in the entry form on page 65. You could win $1,000. The 2023 Sourcebook. Pick one up today.
Attorney Joe Cordell.
Business owners and professionals face special challenges in divorce court. In addition to everything else going on, they have to contend with allegations that they are earning more than they are, coupled with claims on their business or practice itself. Clients with assets depend on their divorce lawyer's skills in these matters, and that's why it's so important to hire someone that has those skills.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Cleveland area attorneys. 5005 Rockside Road, Suite 350, Independence, Ohio, 44131.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And welcome back to Spotlight on News Talk 1480 WHBC. Pam Cook with you again this morning. And our final segment this morning, the Zoarville Foundation hosting the second annual Sparks of Giving celebration. It is this coming Saturday, July 15th. And yeah, fireworks, all kinds of great stuff going on. And I'm going to bring Samantha Quillian back in to talk more about some of the things that are going to be going on. But we want to make sure before we get to running down the agenda again, let's talk a little bit about your auction. Explain that to us.
Yes, so that is something also that is new this year as far as the foundation, we decided to have a live auction, and we have some really amazing items and people that have donated, and I just wanted to give them a shout out and talk about it. The auction is live right now. You can find it on the Sparks of Giving Facebook page. It is a proxy bid website, and you just go in and you can put in your maximum bid, and we'll see where it goes. The auction will end obviously at the end of Saturday evening when how long the auction is running, but I encourage everyone to check it out and bid on what looks fun to you. The proceeds go towards Zoarville Foundation. But real quick, Jordan Chumney from Chumney Knives has donated an amazing brisket knife, and if you want to check it out, check out his Instagram. He has some videos of it. It's very cool. It has like meteorite pieces in it and cannonball and like just super cool things that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Awesome. So definitely check that out. Harper Farms has donated a quarter of a Wagyu beef and a half of a hog, which their meat is amazing. We have had it and it's wonderful. Bobby Hodge, who is a private chef, he has donated a private dinner for 10. And I have been lucky enough to experience this. And can I just say he is fantastic as far as being a chef. So I'm jealous whoever gets that.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yes. And then obviously Kyle and I on Wilkshire Golf Course, we're donating a package that includes lessons, rounds of golf balls, all that fun stuff. There's a new business in Bolivar called the Cigar Box, and he has donated a humidor, which is awesome. Kyle, my husband, is super excited about that new business here in downtown Bolivar.
Yeah.
Luca and Basil from Canton has donated each a $300 gift card. That is on there. Coon Restoration has donated a VIP box with 20 tickets to the Rubber Ducks game of your choosing for 2024. So thank you very much for that. Jen Rummel with Generous Hydration has donated a package of 3 IVs and also a weight loss package. So I'm a big fan of IVs, so definitely check her out on her Facebook as well. Grace Meadows Farm, which is local here in Tuscarawas County, they were generous enough to donate a beef bundle, Owens Implement has donated a backpack blower, and Home Inspections Unlimited has donated 3 radon tests. So that's what we have on the live auction. And again, we just want to thank the people, our partners who have supported us and donated that. And but definitely check it out.
Yeah, that's some great stuff. And again, as we mentioned earlier, if you can't get there on Saturday night, you want to do something to help out, this would be the perfect opportunity to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
What is the Facebook page again?
It is just Sparks of Giving for us, and the link for the live auction is right on there. Earlier in the week, we had auctioned off tickets to attend the private party we have up here, and that went really well too. So, but just off of the Sparks of Giving Facebook page is where you can find the link for the auction. So definitely.
Okay. That's awesome. All right. So again, this is on Saturday. And so if somebody's just tuning in right now and they want to know the 3 prime viewing locations, tell us where those are again.
Yes, definitely. So fireworks are scheduled for 10 o'clock right now. And we are having Zoarville Field, which is going to be the closest spot to the fireworks. That is, directly adjacent to where the fireworks are being shot off on Dover-Zoar Road. Zoar Golf Course is going to be another prime viewing location. And then Holy Trinity Church is another location.
And so at all of these 3 different locations, there are different things going on, correct?
Yes. So Zoarville Field, we have some great partners that are going to be down there. Lockport Brewery is going to be there with a beer garden. Zoomy Zoo Petting Zoo is going to be there, which I'm super excited about. She has a camel and it's fantastic. Boone Creek Pizza is going to be doing pizzas. Tusky Valley Rurritons is going to have a food truck down there. Kona Ice. And then Zach Perillo is going to be doing a concert. So that's Zoarville Field. Zoar Golf Course is going to have the concession stand. They always have family fun games, things to keep everyone busy. So they did a great job last year, because I know I'm pretty sure they were completely full last year from what I was hearing. And then Holy Trinity Church, they always put on a great party from what I hear. They have a concert. I think Slick 31 is the band. Dancing, food, the whole thing. So, and that I know about 6:30, 6:45 is kind of when everything is kicking off everywhere, from what I understand. So yeah, definitely come and check it out. And again, that this goes back to supporting a good cause, like, supporting the schools, supporting the Tusky Valley Boosters. If you're parking, in the Zoarville field, all 100% of those proceeds will go to the boosters for parking. Whenever you go to Zoar Golf Course or Holy Trinity, that money goes to support things that are important to them. So I just want to reiterate that any money collected it's going for a good cause, and for hopefully people to keep that in mind.
Yeah, and great way to support the community as well. And before I let you go, one more time, just explain to us about Zoarville Foundation, how that came about, and then give us the website. So if folks want to, they would love to be able to do that.
Yes, www.zoarvillefoundation.org is our foundation, and that Sparks of Giving is kind of our anchor event for that yearly. And honestly, our mission is just to support children and families in the community. We are looking to promote education, health, wellness, and just strengthen our community. So obviously, if we are asking people if they have a cause that is, in the community, greater Tuscarawas County area, that they would, we would love to look into it as far as helping support that through the foundation. So, definitely reach out to us either on the website or giving Kyle or I a call. But we just want to, it is all about community. So that is really what our focus and drive is.
Yeah. And for folks who are in the Canton area, if you're up north, it's very simple. You just south on 77 to the Bolivar exit and hang a left when you get off the exit, and just follow it down to Dover-Zoar Road, and you'll make a right. And that's where the golf course is. That's where your viewing party is, and the field is. And it just, Holy Trinity Church is a little farther down on 212 on the left-hand side. So it'll be a great night. It gets started around 6:30, and fireworks will be about 10 o'clock. And we appreciate you coming on, sharing this with us, Sam, and wish you the best of luck. I know it was successful last year, and I'm wishing you double the success this year.
Yes, thank you so much. And I appreciate you having us here, and thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Good luck. Thank you.
Find more right now on WHBC.com.